Tales from the Gazebo, episode number 1. We'll see how far this goes. Many years ago, when I was dating my wife, we loved to go to live music. And just here in Atlanta, once a year, they would shut down a giant section of downtown Atlanta. It's called Music Midtown. There were 7 stages, lots of headlining bands, tons of music, shitloads of alcohol. It was just an enormous freaking party. One year, we're down there watching we're in the crowd. It's tight as hell. Assholes and elbows. We're literally crowded, touching, just jammed up. We're close to the stage. It's tight as hell. Black Crows are rocking it. And I learned how to crowd surf. What you do is, when you're in a really tight crowd, you tap, 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 tap. You reach around all the people around you. You get the attention of 5 or 6 or 10 people, and you get their attention. When everybody's looking at you going, what do you want? Because there's no talking. The music's so loud. You just have to get a bunch of attention, and then you go like this. You go up, 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 and you point, me. Up, 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 me, up, up, up. Next thing you know, 4 or 5 or 6 guys grab you, and whoop, up you go, and you're surfing the crowd, and you're having a great time. Woohoo, you're surfing. Problem is, at some point, the crowd decides we've had enough of this, and they just let you go, and you basically fall to the ground. So they drop me damn near on my head. So, later on in the shows, later on the night, still packed, tight, assholes and elbows, the crowd starts surging, feeling a push. Ugh, what's going on? And I turn and I look, and a bubble had opened up inside of this really tight crowd. And there's one guy in the middle. He's super drunk. He's a brown guy. I don't know if he was Native American or Mexican or what, but this guy was freaking drunk. Barely could stand on his feet. And he's leaning and banging on people, and they're getting pissed, and they're shoving him, and he'd go crash into somebody else, and they get pissed, and they'd shove him. And this guy turned into a human pinball, and this bubble opened up in the crowd, and they're shoving him, and he's just going bing, 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 bing. Well, by the time I get my attention, I look over, and a crowd of 20-something, like college kid age, they're drunk, they're pissed, and they start punching this guy. When he comes their way, they'd fucking bang, bang. They're punching on this guy. They're wailing on him. He's getting beat. But he's so drunk, he's shaking off the punches, and all he can do is stay on his feet, and he's falling. And everybody's pissed off. The crowd's surging left, surging right. College kids are punching on this guy, and I'm thinking, this is fucked up. I want to watch the show. This is bullshit. I don't want to see this guy get beat. So I get the bright idea. I just learned how to crowd surf. So I go tap, 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 tap. And I got the attention of 5 or 6 or 8 people. And I point to him. And I go up, up, up. I give the hand signal. Up, up. And I point to him. Up. Point to him. Up. When he comes our way, 4 or 5 of us grab this kid. We shove him up. Woo! We surf him out of there. So I solved 2, 3, 4 problems at once. The guy's not getting beat up. He got a cool experience. He got to go crowd surfing. I got to enjoy the show because now the crowd is not surging and surging. And I don't have to watch this kid get beat up. So, hooray for everybody, right? Well, I get home later on, and then I thought about, oh yeah, he was super drunk. And at some point, the crowd is going to get tired of surfing you, and they're just going to let you go. They don't let you down easy. They just stop holding you up, and next thing you know, bang, you hit the ground. Poor drunk guy. Fuck, I don't know if he's alive or dead or in the hospital. But later on, I realized, oh yeah, the crowd just dropped a drunk guy, probably on his head. Hope he's okay.